Yo, it's tailored to astrology. Yo, what's up? It's Eric Taylor, tailored to astrology. Back in the hizzy, in the place, all up in your face. Uranus in the 7th house. You better say your grace. So let's break it down. How y'all doing today? Or tonight? Or early in the morning? Are you watching me at 1 a.m.? I know how you watch me late at night. Alright? I hope the bass finds you well. Anyway, this is Uranus in the 7th house. Break down Uranus, break down the 7th house, give me some famous people, and then I'm gone. Like lightning. Uranus, the spiritual awakener. The outer planet, 1781, William and Caroline. Don't forget about the sister. William and Caroline Herschel. Uranus, it is your soul's liberation. It's freedom, spiritual awakening, lightning, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, flooding. It's your central nervous system. Sociology. It's weird, bizarre, innovative, unique, black sheep, futuristic. Right? This is the genius energy. These people always going to the left, to the left. It's very esoteric, right? Uranus is connected with, astrology, aliens, all the piercings, tattoos. But it's really about freedom. And your soul seeking freedom in this lifetime, breaking social norms, fracturing the structures of the systems. Well, what's the 7th house? In this case, these systems and the liberation and freedom that you're seeking, that black sheep energy, right? It's also technology. I said innovation and futuristic, but it's also technology, computers. Well, the 7th house is relationships, marriage, partnerships, contracts, negotiations, right? Now this is not Libra. Similar though, think of like the scales of justice. Well, like when you go shopping, it's the marketplace, purchasing things. The 7th house is also, you can see grandma here, you can see the skills of your first child, okay? You can also see open enemies, the courthouse. I said contracts, negotiations, and this is like, purchasing things, right? The scales of food, you're weighing, not just the scales of justice, but you're weighing the meat, the rice, the beans. I'd like 2 cantaloupes, please. So, that's Uranus, that's the 7th house. Some of the famous people. Shakira, Hugh Hefner, Oprah Winfrey, Notorious B.I.G., Christopher Wallace, Serena Williams. Yeah. Serena, sorry you lost, but that's all right, girl. You're the GOAT, greatest tennis player of all time, male or female. Props, sister. God bless you, and thank you for the memories. So, it's a great list of people, but basically it's about you because what? I think you're famous. And I have clients with this, I know friends with this. When you have Uranus in the 7th house, and this is not in transit, this is in your natal birth chart. So whether you have it in Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius. Even you young folks could be watching Uranus and Pisces. I doubt Uranus and Aries generation is watching me yet, but guess what? You could be watching in the future. That's Uranus, right? It's wild, the spiritual awakening. So these people, well, when it comes to their partnerships, we'll look at the business aspect first. Dealing with contract negotiations, their partnership, they can be genius. They'll be a little abstract, a little weird. They'll make partnerships that you can't imagine. They'll leave ABC when they're the queen of television and be like, it's not enough. I'm starting my own network. Yeah, like Oprah. They'll be like, Shakira, like, oh, you know what? I got to do a song with Wyclef, and I got to do a song with this person, and and me and Beyonce going to do a Spanish-English song. Yeah, they'll just suddenly have these dope partnerships. So you mentally can be very intuitive and get these downloads, right? Because Uranus is the god of the sky, right? This is Saturn's father. Kronos is Pops. right? But it goes back to ancient Kemet, Osiris. So this is like getting these like downloads from God source energy to give you visions, dreams, insight, ideas, genius, weird, abstract, totally like left field. Like, yeah, I should do this, create this contract, form this business, make deals and trades with these people. And it just all flows and comes together. Or you're like, I want to start the Playboy magazine and the Playboy mansion, and I'll marry multiple women and have multiple relationships, and it'll be open and free, and I'll be liberating myself and maybe liberating women. Well, depends on how you view it, right? Hugh Hefner. So just giving you some names and examples and just the experiences, but this is how it can play out, right? I mean, I don't know if Oprah and Stedman have ever officially gotten married. It's not my business. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like when you have it in the 7th house, it's not like you can't be in committed relationships. You can. Can it be more challenging? Yes, because you can suddenly fall in love and have this great relationship, and then you can like suddenly divorce. Or you can suddenly have an affair, or your other half, the 7th house, descendant, other half, right, opposing the ascendant in the 1st house, you can suddenly have your partner cheat on you for marriage, or even a business partner, do dirty business deals behind your back. It can manifest and play that way, okay? So what you have to understand is that in this lifetime, you are here to evolve and to break social norms and to define your pathway for business relationships and contracts, for long-term relationships and love and marriage. You know what I mean? It's not gonna fall into line with what the Joneses or the Palmers or the Thompsons or the Johnsons are doing. It's gonna be what you're doing, how you get down in love. You're not doomed. You can have great relationships. You could have a long-term marriage. You might have 2 or 3 marriages. I'm just saying. Or you could have a lot of long-term committed relationships. But you also, this is where you got to email me, like, yo, Eric, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. But you need to see what sign it's in and what else is in the 7th house, or what's opposing it on the ascendant, right? Even the sextile to the 9th, or the trine to the 11th and the 3rd, right? Are there influences from your siblings? Some influencing from your growing up and schooling, your social network. All this flavors and plays out in the conjunction, the trine, the sextile, the opposition, even the square. What's squaring it in the 4th and 10th? The mom and dad approve? They're like, no. Okay? So I've seen where here, people can also suddenly get some sort of big notoriety or fame, right? Sudden success, or sudden, issues with going to court, having these little mini legal things. It could be a big something. But, Uranus in the 7th house, it could be like, yo, I'm just like, it's an earthquake happening and you no longer have this job because this job is gone. Like, you got to start your own thing. You got to liberate yourself because you've been staying at a job that you hated all these years, and now God just is like, had to burn down the building so you can move on. Okay? That's Uranus, man. It's very powerful. You have Uranus and Libra here. There's a lot to work on with love and relationships. A lot of lessons. A lot of things that you've got to decide in terms of how you want to build long-term relationships with others. Scorpio, there can be a lot of sudden attraction, sudden intense energy to that deep Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, but also it can make you an amazing healer, right? Your contracts and negotiations about, healing, whether it's astrology or tarot or Reiki or massage, or you are a motivational speaker, or you do You go around and you travel to different corporations and do IT, or you do coding or app work, and contracts. Sag, it could be like, you are a wedding planner, or, maybe you marry people. You do ceremonies over Zoom or on the beach, and, there's a lot of things that you could see. Capricorn, just you have a very innovative business mind. So it plays out in so many different ways, but each sign, because remember, Uranus, 84 years through the zodiac wheel, so it spends about, it does retrograde. We're in Uranus retrograde right now, right? But it does retrograde, so it can, be approximately 7 years in each sign, in each house, okay? I'm not saying this is an easy placement, guys, but with astrology, it's just about working with the energy. And I'm here to be of service to help you do that to the best of your abilities. And understand, I'm transforming lives one coaching session and one birth chart at a time. All right? And I think this is, this isn't gloom or doom. This is opportunity. But this is also what you chose in this lifetime. So you need some sort of freedom in love and relationships. You need to be committed but detached. But you need that ability to kind of move and just go and flow, like, as you need to in life. And you don't need a business or a business partner or a lover or a wife or a husband to hold you back from what your soul needs to finish and complete in this carnation. And that's what I really want you to get out of this placement. So think innovative, be futuristic, push the envelope, be willing to be avant-garde, be the black sheep, okay? The more weird and bizarre and esoteric you are in this house, the more it's gonna benefit you. It will be a blessing. And yes, you can get these sudden ideas and go with it. There's no fear with this placement. You gotta be bold and brave. From breakups to makeups, from new business partners to new business deals to new merging, So, let's get with it. You can do it. Be courageous. Uranus in the 7th house, you're going for a ride. and I know sometimes it can be challenging. And so I relate, I empathize, but it's positive mindset, positive thinking, positive affirmations, and you work with the energy the way you need to benefit you in your life. And it can be a spiritual awakening and a spiritual blessing, okay? So I'll let your boy, Patreon, Tailored to You Coaching, TikTok, the IG, Tailored to You Astrology. I'm gonna get back to my IG live soon. Started a couple, I'm gonna get to some more. But YouTube, Tailored to You Astrology. Hit me up on the Twitter, Tailored to C and at Big 3 Astrology. But I just thank you. I hope I see you September 17th at Astrological Coffee Talk with your boy Eric, 1 p.m. Eastern over Zoom, 90 minutes, building community. And I'm teaching a dope lesson about the 7th house. Love and long-term relationships, marriage, love and relationships in the natal birth chart. We're gonna look at Juno, we're gonna look at Venus, we're gonna look at Jupiter, we're gonna look at Vesta, we're gonna look at the 7th house. We're gonna look at a lot, and I'm gonna show chart examples. Hit me up, $15. You can't beat it. 90 minutes over Zoom, Saturday, September 17th. Just a week after my birthday. Okay, Virgo season. Still got the Virgo birth chart sale to September 22nd, only $125. You can't beat it, Virgos. I got you. I'm a Virgo, so you know. All right? And hey, I'm alive. I'm blessed. God is good. And I am here to be of service to you. Uranus in the 7th house. Let's do it. Let's get those contracts. Let's get that love. Let's get that marriage relationship. Be free, be liberated. And this can also help you get out of bad situations too. Okay? And you can fracture and break the stereotypes. You can, I'm not saying, but you can see sometimes same-sex relationships here with this placement, or same-sex marriages, okay? Gay and lesbian marriages or relationships. And you know, hey, hit your boy up. I got you. Eric Taylor, tailored to astrology. Okay? By Uranus in the 7th house, Siete's house, Siete's house, Siete's house, boo, 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 boo. You gonna come to my birthday party? Gonna have a dance party. My birthday's on the Pisces full moon. Strawberry fields forever. It's kind of dope that my birthday's on the Pisces full moon, and the day before on the 9th, it's gonna go, Mercury's going retrograde. There's a lot going on, but the energy's getting a little kind of nice for a little bit. See, the Virgo's bringing the retrieve for you guys. Okay, Uranus in the 7th house? This is 2022. So if you're watching this in 2030, just remember, you know, things were pretty decent for like a month in 2022 in September. And that was because your Virgo brother and Virgo energy brought it in for you. And then it's gonna get hectic again. But we're not focusing on that. It's positive energy because it's about Uranus in the 7th house. And you're futuristic, you're innovative, you're brilliant. You are a genius. Never doubt yourself ever again. God bless you. Eric Taylor, tailored to astrology. By Uranus in the 7th house. Later.